The village of Jingpu in Guangdong looks quite normal at first glance. But there is something that differentiates this place from thousands of other villages across the country. It's one of China's handful of so-called Taobao villages. Villages where you find an extraordinary juxtaposition of two worlds, the Chinese rural world that has not evolved much for years, and the latest Chinese e-economy.
My neighbors asked me how come there were so many express deliveries to my house. I told them that I was selling clothes. It took them a while to understand how I could sell clothes from my house.
Xu began his online business about 3 years ago with just a handful of competitors locally. Now, 2/3 of the households in his village operate a business on the Taobao platform. The competition has certainly gotten tough.
Sometimes I only get one order a day, sometimes none whatsoever. I was making less money than working for somebody else in the cities.
Ling quit her job in the city to start her own Taobao business back home. But after losing more money than she'd saved, she had to give up her own online store and is now working as a customer rep for a bigger former rival. Tough competition can be bad news for some. It is a source of innovation for others. Unlike Ling Xiaofen, Ling Long has braced the competition and is constantly coming up with new ways to make his product stand out.
If we get our supplies from Guangzhou, we will be selling the same style of clothing thousands of other shops are selling. Instead, we've hired our own designers to create our style.
Jingpu Village is just one of the 16 Taobao villages that generated at least 5 billion yuan in combined online sales last year. According to e-commerce giant Alibaba, more than 22% of stores operating on its main platforms originated from IP addresses in villages and towns. Most importantly for young people in these villages, they get to stay close to their families and make some serious money at the same time. Wajun, CCTV.